Like any new building, it's important to start everything off with a solid foundation. And the same can be said for relationships. I am absolutely thrilled to welcome in our newest agent to the Lifestyles team, Realtor extraordinaire Priscylla Connelly with Realty National. She's an agent bringing Brazilian flair to everything she does. We're standing outside her new construction listing, soon to hit the market. So without further ado, let's go meet Priscylla. Priscylla, we are so thrilled to welcome you to the Lifestyles family.
I am too. I'm super excited to be to join you guys and just showcase San Diego and my new listing that's coming up on the market soon.
And we're excited to tell everybody a little bit, dive into your life and who Priscylla the Realtor is.
Wow. Well, I was born in Brazil, born and raised, been in San Diego for 19 years. Love real estate since forever. And I was a real estate attorney back home in Brazil for 4 years and doing the foreclosures, repossessions. And when I moved to San Diego, my first experience with real estate was when my sister bought her first house here. And I thought it was just incredible. It was the American dream. And so when I had to choose careers, that was no brainer for me. I want to be in real estate and it's just so exciting. And it's been 12 years. It's been a great ride and I absolutely love it.
Yeah, coming from, I mean, all the way from being a lawyer, you know all the ins and outs.
Yes, I'm very careful with my paperwork. I'm very detailed. I love guiding buyers, sellers, investors, just everyone in the business. It's such an exciting business, but yes, I know
the whole realm of things.
Yes.
Real estate isn't easy, you know.
No, it's not easy, but it's exciting. It's an exciting business.
And so today we're in one of your listings because you do a lot of work with investors.
Yes, I do a lot of work with investors. That's one of my niches. I've been working with investors for the last 10 years.
Wow.
And this is a new developer. This is, so he called me and this is a brand new building. It's a 4-bedroom, 3.5-bath home, and it's gonna be just gorgeous when it's done.
So when you're working with an investor, I imagine they have an area that they kind of want to buy houses, or how does it work to be?
They like opportunities.
Okay.
So if the
Don't we all?
Don't we all, exactly, don't we all? So if the deal is good, the numbers are very important. So they pretty much work all over San Diego.
Okay.
It's all about the deal, about the house. We look for distressed properties. The worse the condition, they just love. And it's always exciting. You see the before and after. You bring value to the neighborhood. Neighbors get super excited because sometimes you have a house that's just an eyesore and you just do a big makeover and add value to the whole neighborhood. So it's
that's what you were saying with the neighbors here. They're just so thrilled and coming by because
super happy. They can't wait to see the final product. And this house actually, it was the existing house here was burned. And I believe that the lot's been sitting here empty for 2-3 years. Up until my developer bought it and started developing, and he's building a gorgeous home. So the neighbors are very, very exciting.
And this is such a perfect area too. We're right in Cardiff.
Oh, it's amazing. I mean, perfect. It's chill and great family neighborhood, great schools. You have the beach, you have Seaside Market. It's a great area.
So right now we're standing in, it's kind of shambles, but it is an absolutely gorgeous. Even still,
yes,
huge home.
Yeah, you can start picture what's gonna look like.
Yeah, so
it's
tell us
gonna
about
be gorgeous.
I mean, you've already seen the photos.
I have.
What is it gonna look like?
Very modern, the open floor concept that everybody wants. So you're gonna have the kitchen's gonna be all white, gorgeous countertops, huge pantry. It's gonna be absolutely beautiful.
And we're standing in the kitchen now. So
we're sitting in the kitchen where the island would be. And then you have the family room, the big entrance with the high ceilings. It's gonna be a beautiful fireplace as you walk in. It's gonna be really gorgeous.
And then how about the backyard? I noticed there's a big backyard with what is soon to be fireplace.
Yes, it's gonna be a good sized backyard, perfect for entertaining. It's gonna have a fireplace outside, so cozy nights in San Diego, it's just perfect. You can enjoy a glass of wine after a day of work or after a day at the beach. So, who knows, you choose.
Just really,
your
literally
choice.
right across the street.
Yeah, really right across the street. and it's just gonna be, I'm really excited about this listing.
It's not even done, and you said you've had so much interest already.
Yes, my phone is being
You're not
ringing.
busy enough, but
I'm not busy enough, and then my phone is being ringing nonstop. We actually have showed this house to a few potential buyers. So yeah, a lot of people just reaching out already, wanted to get in before it even hits the market.
And I'm sure, and especially the market that we're in now, but do you find that when someone wants to purchase even before it's done, do they have a hand in a say of what's going to happen? Maybe I want to change the floors, or have you ever seen this?
It depends on the stage. It's possible. Here, the finishes were already picked, but the buyers are all loving it because we're able to show them what's going to look like and what the countertops would be, the cabinet, kitchen cabinets. The bathrooms are pretty much done, so they can see. And so far, I haven't got one single negative feedback about anything.
Oh, everybody loves a new home.
Everybody loves a new home. It's a new build. It's going to be huge, a huge house, and everybody just loves.
And you don't only work with just investors, but you said you love the home buying process.
I love the home buying process. Helping buyers is just warms my heart. It's just when you give them the keys, when you close a deal and you handle them the keys, it's just the best feeling in the world. It truly is. I feel like I have the best job in the world because I am making the girl from Brazil, making the American dream happen. So it's incredible.
I love that. And you live just down the street in Carmel Valley.
I live in Carmel Valley, which I love. Been there for 12 years. Love selling homes there. I love selling condos, everything. Got a lot of friends that lives here in Cardiff. So I do, I spend a lot of time here too.
And I know I live down in the Pacific Beach area, and there's so many Brazilians who said they've come here and they just love the weather. Yes. So, I mean, there's a huge amount of Brazilians coming over into California.
It's San Diego in particular, it's very similar to Rio de Janeiro.
Okay.
I was born in São Paulo, big city, but it's just the beach lifestyle, the safety, and it's just incredible. I love it here.
Right? You love it here, and I want to go visit Rio.
Well, we'll go there on vacation. I'll take you. What about you? Come with me, vacation. Brazil is an incredible country, but I feel very blessed because I have the best of both worlds, so it's incredible.
We are beyond happy to have you on the Lifestyle Show.
Too.
I am looking forward.
Excited.
I know we have some exciting stuff up our sleeves for all of your segments to come.
I know my mind is, as you know, like we've been talking. I'm a little nervous right now because this is my first one, but yeah, I'm super
You
pumped.
don't look like it. So welcome to the team,
Thank
we
you.
can't wait to catch up more with you.
Thank you. I can't wait either.
Introducing S1 Connect by Synergy One Lending, a company committed to making your home buying experience easy and convenient. S1 Connect is the best way to simplifying your home buying experience so that you can get your dream home faster. Whether you're a baby boomer, a millennial, or a luxury home buyer, S1 Connect offers you the opportunity to receive real-time notifications about your home loan so that you're informed every step of the way. Apply for a loan from anywhere. Compare various loan scenarios to help determine which product best fits your needs. Track your home loan progress with real-time notifications. Safely and securely upload loan documents from your mobile device. And have instant access to your loan officer and real estate agent. Basically, we're all about speed, ease, and expertise at Synergy One, so download the S1 Connect app today. To learn more about S1 Connect, visit us at s1lending.com. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to find out everything we have going on at Synergy One Lending.
One of my favorite things to do in San Diego is take the coastal drive up the 101. And I always find myself stopping in Encinitas. There's always new bars, restaurants, and coffee shops. You could say the theme of today is walkability. I'm meeting with Ryan, and he has a very rare property to show us that's right in the heart of it all. What a stunning location. I'm assuming that a place like this doesn't come on the market very often.
You're absolutely right. This is very rare to have a condo like this. This is the gem, the penthouse of Pacific Station. Pacific Station is a LEED certified building, so it's very energy efficient, it's very green, but it is in the heart of Encinitas, and you cannot find a better location where you can literally walk to bars, restaurants, all the funky boutiques that 101 is so well known for, and of course the beaches. So literally everything is right at your doorstep, and you don't need anything more than a bike. They've got their bikes back here. You know, the owners, you jump on the bike and go wherever you want or walk anywhere. This was a property they bought from the builder. It was a former model home, but they actually went in and did additional upgrades to it. So it is spectacular. I mean, this is like as good as any single family home, but it's a condo, and it is lock and leave, and for them, they absolutely love it. And it's got the finest finishes and materials, and the
ceiling,
arch ceiling, the barrel ceilings, the pool table up there. There's just, it's a pad. It is a serious sweet pad for somebody to crash at.
And I love the open concept of it. It's just one giant livable space.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, these are clients of ours that we actually met at a property that we are developed, and it didn't quite work for them, but they saw the job that we do with development, and they said, hey, we just bought a piece of land on the golf course in Carlsbad. Would you guys help us build a home? So we're helping them with a custom home, and this has been their place while they're in San Diego, and so now that the home's almost done, they said, okay, time to sell. So
it's all about networking, right?
Yeah.
Now, in terms of the real estate market now, are there any major changes in Encinitas?
You know, summer's well underway, and this is a time that a lot of people are going on vacations. We just had graduations, 4th of July, so it does slow down a little bit, but the market's still doing great. It's nice, steady gains. We could use a few more listings, a few more homes for sale.
I'll get on that.
Yeah, but Encinitas is hot. It really is, and there's just always so much to do, but especially in summer.
Well, I'd love to check out some bars or restaurants in the area. Do you have any good recommendations?
Absolutely. One of the very best restaurants, one of my favorites, is, no kidding, a stone's throw from here. You can get there in a heartbeat, so let's go.
Well, let's go.
All right.
Well, doesn't get much more convenient than this.
No, living that close, you could add a few pounds if you came here this easily, this often.
Especially with this beautiful food.
I know. No, it's amazing. Solace is one of my favorite spots in Encinitas. The menu's amazing, but the concept of it is really cool. There's nothing fake about it. All the ingredients are natural. There's no GMO. This burger is their Creekstone beef that is locally sourced. All the vegetables, the fruits. This is a watermelon salad with a pomegranate vinaigrette.
Looks amazing.
It's unbelievable, but it's just so cool because literally you can bring the family here. You can know that there's not going to be allergy issues. All the food is locally sourced, from their jams to their cheeses, even down to the drinks that they have. They're all locally sourced, small batch, the bourbons, the whiskeys. You're not going to see anything here that is a big distillery. Everything's local, which is super cool. It's the food's awesome. The vibe is so cool too. I mean, this is completely Encinitas. It's casual, but it's got a little bit of funkiness to it, and there's always something going on.
Yeah, and the decor is amazing. And there's something going on, like you said, pretty much every day, some specials and whatnot. What's your favorite?
You know, they have live music on Sunday nights, which is
I checked
a
out
blast.
the lineup. It looks amazing.
Yeah. No, they get some really good talent here, but they've got every night. I mean, there's Taco Tuesday. You have to have a Taco Tuesday if you've got a restaurant. But and Wine Wednesdays, they have $5 rosé all day on Wednesdays, and they do oysters. I'm not a big oyster guy, but I'm told they're really good.
I think the oyster special is every day from 3 to 6, and they're like $1.
$1. Yeah.
How do they not run out?
I don't know. Well, you're close to the coast.
That's true. So after you finish eating up here, there's a lot of events going on in Encinitas.
Yeah.
Can you talk about a few of those?
Yeah, I mean, this is the time of the year to be in Encinitas. There is so much going on, it's hard to keep up. You know, we just had the 4th of July, and summer is well underway. So the really cool thing is they are just starting up the summer concert series at Moonlight Beach, and they're totally free concerts.
Wow, that's nice.
Down on the
family.
sand, and a lot of cool cover bands. They just had Van Halen. And then
I wonder what they cover.
Yeah, there you go. And coming up, there's a reggae one. There's an 80s one. I'm a product of the 80s, so I'm all about the 80s. And so that's a blast. Again, you can bring the family down. There's no shortage of events in Encinitas, and the community just continues to grow and change. There's a lot of infrastructure changes that are happening, so that's pretty interesting as well.
I mean, when you're on the coastline, and I feel like every time I drive up here, there's something new, whether it's real estate or a new restaurant, but it's definitely a booming area.
Yeah, no, it really is. And Encinitas, where we're at here and kind of going south, they did a whole kind of re-improvement of the 101, and 101 is just historic. It's where all the culture happens.
It's one of my
the
favorite
vibe.
drives.
Yeah,
For sure.
It's hustling, bustling, you know, every day of the week, especially on the weekends. But in 2003, Encinitas had their revamping of 101, and now Leucadia, which is, you know, just obviously just north of here, that's now going through its own process. It's before the Coastal Commission. There's a really cool website that you can check it out, but it's called Streetscape 101. And if you take a look at that, there's 101 on Leucadia there's cars, there's bikes, there's people. It's so popular and busy that there've been some kind of issues of, people not being safe because, you got all these kind of mixing together. So the streetscape concept is to incorporate roundabouts, to dedicated bike paths and hiking or walking paths, and just really enhance the new trees that they're going to bring in. It's going to help manage the traffic. So we're waiting for approval on that, but it's a really exciting project.
Speaking of beauty, this salad looks absolutely magnificent.
No kidding.
I always love coming to Encinitas. It's got that amazing vibe, but I'm ready to dig into this amazing salad. And maybe get a bite of that burger?
Maybe.
Maybe.
We'll see.
All right, we'll see.
In life and in business, we often live in such a fast-paced world that we don't get to stop and enjoy the process. I'm really excited to introduce you to a restaurant that is all about the journey and experience. So let's be sure to stop and smell the roses. Or should I say, let's stop and watch the cheese melt. Well, I am so excited. I've been waiting for this all day. We're here with the executive chef of Davanti Enoteca, Alban Besiri, right?
Yes, it is.
Thank you for having us. And Priscilla, thank you so much for bringing me here.
I am so excited to be here. This is one of my favorite restaurants. I come here all the time with my husband, and it's just, you're gonna see what's what about today.
Having customers like yourself it's very unique, and it's all wonderful to have you. Thank you.
Thank
So
you.
tell me a little bit about Enoteca's philosophy and how they came to San Diego.
So we started off in Chicago, and Chicago Taylor Street. It was a beautiful, rustic neighborhood, nice area. The CEO, Scott Harris, went to Italy, he saw these beautiful, shareable plates concept. So he brought that back to Chicago, and we brought it back, from Chicago to San Diego. And it's very unique, it's very traditional. It's meant for everybody to share at the table, right?
love that.
So our share concept, our focaccia, risotto, pasta, everything is from scratch, everything is homemade. We bring it, we want to make sure the guests feel they know how it is to be in Italy and to come to Davanti Enoteca.
It makes a fun experience too. Either you come with your husband or you have a girls' night out, your friends. It's super fun, and the food here, it's amazing.
And you just went to Italy, right?
I was just in Italy on my mom's with my mom on the daughter-mom's trip, and about a month ago, and just this week I told my husband I'm craving Italian food, so we came here.
You gotta come to Davanti.
Yeah, we came to Davanti.
Very chef-driven. This is a chef-driven restaurant. So always you're gonna see the chef entertaining the guests. You're gonna see them coming tableside, talking to you about the experience, showing you what I'm gonna be making today, which is the risotto carbonara, you know, mixing the eggs tableside, our polenta ragu, our cacio e pepe. It's so easy to make, but it's also so hard to make.
Yeah.
It's one of those dishes that here at Davanti we perfect every time.
So even if you give out your secrets, it's okay.
Oh,
because
absolutely.
It's that hard to
you know,
make.
another thing about us in this industry, especially Davanti Enoteca, we want to share and teach customers.
I love that.
Because you know, when you go to Italy, you're walking down the strip and you're
Yeah.
learning. You're seeing pizzas, you're seeing them being
Yes,
thrown there,
exactly.
and that's what we want to give to our guests and our clientele.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So that's what I'm here to do.
Let's get
Awesome.
started.
So I have the risotto carbonara. It's fresh farm peas, farm eggs. Everything's farm to table. Coming out here to San Diego, I mean, what's better than going locally?
Yes,
you know,
exactly.
From our seafood, going locally to the Parmesan, to the eggs, to the peas, you know. And then we're adding a little bit of a pancetta to it. So with the pancetta, the risotto, the pecorino, the Parmesan, we're mixing the egg
Looks amazing.
inside.
Oh my gosh.
The egg gives it so much flavor. The cheese bowl gives it so much flavor because it's the cheese
Yeah,
that we
if
make
you're a
it from.
cheese lover, like this is
This
a giant.
is,
Oh
this
my
is
God.
like a dream come true.
And
Right
then,
there.
you know, it's, you know, the pancetta, the risotto, the cheese, the peas, it's amazing. So we got a little, we're mixing there a little bit, and then we are going to add our beautiful pecorino cheese.
And so you said you do a lot of classes here. How does that kind of go?
We do like an email blast, and then we present it in front of the restaurant. We let the guests know that, hey, we're doing a pasta class, so we'll be making fresh pappardelle, we'll be making fresh rigatoni, we'll be making fresh chitara pasta, and then we just, you know, we get it going. I come in and we start teaching, and you know,
So if
creating.
I come, I can have one of these giant bowls to
Absolutely. So if you come,
all to myself.
I'll have the bowl and I'll teach you hand by hand of how we present it
Do you
here
would-
in Davanti.
And you said they have, she does like a girls' wine night, right? So
Oh,
you guys
every
have happy
Wednesday they
hours?
have a half off bottle of wine, so I come here with my girlfriend.
Absolutely. So it's Wine Wednesday.
Wine
So
Wed-
everybody comes. They you know, they get half price bottles of wine. The chefs out there creating, you know, pairing dishes. The key ingredient when the ladies come in, I would come to the table and let you know, hey, you have to try this bottle of wine with this risotto. You know what I'm saying?
I like
so
that.
the Sangiovese with the risotto carbonara, it's great. It pairs well. The grapes in the Sangiovese go very well with the arborio rice, with the Parmesan, with the pancetta.
Yeah.
You have to try it.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
and it's super fun because their philosophy is you order different things on the menu and share with your friends. So it makes it
A fun environment.
fun environment.
Absolutely. And then it always helps when the chef's at the table, you know?
Yeah.
Yes.
Creating, making the guests laugh, having a good time.
I love
So
it.
we're gonna go next, we're gonna go to the cacio e pepe. So we have our ground pepper, we have our butter. You want the ground pepper to roast inside your pan, to give it that scent. Obviously the cacio e pepe is made with the ground pepper, so the ground pepper gives a scent to the saute pan. Meanwhile, you're adding a little bit of extra virgin olive oil. So if you add regular oil, it's not going to be the same.
Right.
Little extra virgin olive oil, just a little bit. You don't, you know,
What's an Italian meal without extra virgin
Right.
olive oil?
Exactly.
extra virgin olive oil. Garlic is another
Garlic.
big thing. Basil, you know. We can go into so many details. Here's my pasta water. In here, I have sea salt already, ready to go.
Okay.
So I'm adding my pasta. Very nice, light. Cacio e pepe, the cheese, the pecorino.
The
It's just like-
smell.
yeah.
The smell. You smell that? That's,
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
like
that's,
milk.
It's
Melty.
melty
that's
and-
unbelievable, right? So we take this.
I mean, we've all had pasta, but this is
Very
pasta
nice.
like you've never.
You never,
Absolutely.
yeah. It melts. It's delicious.
Melts in your mouth.
Melts in your mouth.
Then
and
create the key ingredient, the pepper, right? And then the cheese that's coming from here,
Okay.
from the pecorino, shaved a little bit on top. And lastly, I want to show you the classic polenta and ragu here.
Okay.
So this
That's
is
what you mentioned, right?
Yeah,
Yes,
the polenta
polenta.
ragu is our classic mascarpone polenta, reduced with a little bit of water, salt, butter, and a little bit of milk.
Okay.
And they always
Very
have
nice.
different ragus too. It's
Yeah.
not every day is the same. You always have the ragu
So
of
our
the
ragu
day.
is changing at least 3 times a day.
That's awesome.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's going from, right now we're our classic pork shoulder. It's just amazing. We go to Italian sausage, beef bolognese. I mean, so there's the
that looks
ragu.
so
It is so good.
Well, I'm excited that we got to see this, but I'm also very excited to eat it. So we're not going to let this food go to
Me
waste.
too. I can't wait for you to try, especially the polenta. I mean, the pot, everything.
Well, thank you so much for coming in.
Thank
Anything I can
you.
do for you, I'll be in the kitchen working.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
you. Well, what an incredible experience that was. I've never made anything like that, so thank you.
I know, I'm so excited to share this with you. And yeah, this development changed so much. I've been living in Carmel Valley for 12 years. So I'm just so happy to share this with you today.
So you see people coming in this area all the time, right?
Yes, this is a highly desirable area. I just sold a condo here a few months ago, and within a day I got 7 offers.
Wow.
A few cash offers. So Carmel Valley is still super hot and highly, highly desirable.
So tell me a little bit about that listing.
It was a 2-bedroom, 2-bath condo, moving ready at Carmel Point. It's a great location, actually walking distance from here. So great location in Carmel Valley. And yeah, within a day, 7 offers. So Carmel Valley is still pretty hot.
Carmel Valley's the hot ticket.
The hot ticket,
and you don't have to go to Italy. You can just walk down the street and enjoy
Even better, yes. We have a little piece of Italy here, so
I love it. Well, we definitely have to come back for wine night.
We sure.
Yes.
Wednesday, girls' night.
Wine Wednesday.
Yes.
So thank you so much for bringing me here, Priscilla.
Thank you, Tawnie.
And we'll look forward to many more adventures with you.
Thank you. I'm looking forward to it.
We have a winner! Johnny, you won! You won!
Grandma?
There are certain times in life when you need a neutral third party to call the shots.
I wasn't ready. I know, but I wasn't ready. You hear me?
Keep it fair. Choose Oakwood Escrow.